Welcome everybody to episode 19 of my speed build series. Today we are building another family home. Who would have thought? This one is located in town center, and there's actually only one lot left to fill in this area, and then this area is complete as well. Actually, the lot that I am on currently is going to be the empty lot after all, because I'm moving the house that I'm currently building. At some point in the speed build, I'm moving it to the lot on the right, because this lot was a little too tiny for this one, as I wanted to place like trims around the windows, and I couldn't do that if there's only like one tile of one tile on the ground left. So I had to change the location of this house to the lot on the left. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, this house is very white right now. I kind of was going for a timbered look on the attic and the little additions like where the windows are. I'm also going to add one in the back as well later on. But after all, I didn't really like how white this house looked, so I changed the color of those timbered, I don't know, what are these called? Wooden structures later on. Yeah, as you can see, I put down some floral tiles. I think I'm going to reuse these tiles, or like similar tiles. I don't think I'm going to use the same ones, but like similar tiles in the kitchen later on as well. Yeah, there's not like a lot to say about this build for now. Again, it's a little family home. The kids' rooms are kind of small. I was struggling a bit with the with how I'm going to separate the rooms in this house, and as you can see, they are kind of weirdly shaped, and the kids' rooms are really small. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. For now, there's like a nursery in there in the toddler room, but maybe if one were to play in this house, you need to change the rooms a little bit later on, but that's always possible, obviously. Yeah, so we did something that I don't know, it's realistic, but I don't know why I've never done this before, is that I changed the living room door to a door with like glass elements in it, and I think it looks really good. It also brings in a lot more light to the living room and also the hallway as well. Here you can see that I added the trims, and that's why I had to move the house, or like I am going to move the house onto a different lot. Also, I did add the trims on the outside as well, but I cut that out because there was so much footage and I struggled so much with that. It just would have been like unnecessary to watch, but the trims are also on the outside. You can see that later on, also in the screenshots you can see that. Yeah, for the living room I went for a beige blue kind of vibe. You can't really see it, but the check pattern on the couches is dark blue. It's not actually grey or black. Like, it kind of looks a little grey or black right now, but it's like dark blue. I also added an oven. This is the only oven in the house, by the way. Well, no, there's like one in the kitchen as well, but like one for cooking. This one was just like for decorational purposes. And I also added some heating in there as well later on, like in all of the rooms obviously, but also in the living room. Yeah, I don't know why it's kind of unnecessary if there's like an oven in there, but I went for it anyways. Yeah, as of right now, there's not really a lot to say about the build, so I'm going to tell you the story of how I attempted to make like ginger shots today, because I usually buy ginger shots, and I don't know, I feel like they're not really expensive, but it's kind of unnecessary to have that much plastic laying around. Yeah, so I attempted to make them by myself today, but yeah, that kind of failed, because first of all, it's so annoying to peel ginger. It was so much work, and I don't think I had like 100 grams of ginger peeled in the end, which is fine, but yeah, the recipe that I was using suggested that you use like 100 grams of ginger. And also, it should have been a warning sign from the start, because the recipe also stated that you need like 200 milliliters of citrus juice, like lemon juice, and 100 milliliters of apple juice. So as you can see, that's like it's really a lot of lemon juice. So it's kind of very, yeah, I don't know, it's really sour. So the ratio kind of was a little off, I don't know. Anyways, I attempted to do this, put everything in the mixer after finally peeling the ginger, and I peeled it and I chopped it into like smaller pieces, and then yeah, I put it into the mixer, into the blender, and apparently I didn't secure there's like a thingy that secures that the blender doesn't like run out, that the liquid doesn't seep out of the blender. But apparently I didn't fix that really secure in place, so the entire juice, not the entire juice, but some of the juice kept like seeping out of the bottom of the blender, which was fun. So that was like a mess and everything was sticky after all. Anyways, then I kind of managed to fill the remaining, which wasn't a lot, but the remaining juice into a shaker, and I took a sip, and it was really, really sour. I don't know, but then I put some more water in it, then it's like fine. Like there wasn't any water intended to be put in this, but anyways. So now I have like a week's worth of not really good tasting, well, it tasted fine, but yeah, I have a week's worth of ginger shots in the fridge right now, and I hope I am going to take at least one every day, and then I'm going to try a different recipe when they are empty. Yeah, okay, back to the build. As you can see, I am furnishing the kitchen, and I put an old stove in there as well because I think I've done this in almost all of my recent builds at least. Then for the upstairs area, in the upstairs area there's the bedroom, 2 kids' rooms, and the bathroom. Yeah, for the parents' bedroom I went for a dark blue, white, grey vibe. I paint the closet later on. I'm painting that in a dark blue as well to add a little bit of color. And I also got some, of course, I got some new CC stuff. I got some new lamps, which you are seeing throughout the build, I think. Oh, did I get them for the last build as well? I'm not sure. Maybe they were in the last build as well. I think they were, actually. But anyways, I really like this little lamp. Yeah, I didn't really add like a lot of decor to all of these rooms. They are kind of plain, but this is like a smaller house. I didn't want it to feel like too cluttered. And also I've been trying to use, you can see it on the radiators, that didn't really work out, but I tried to use more like silvery tones for like metal elements. But yeah, I did use some gold as well. I don't know, I don't mind if there's like a mix of them. This is like the first kids room. It's the nursery for the baby. And I'm going to change the color of the closet later on, because if I put like all of the lighting in, the closet was like way too overlit and I didn't like how it looked, so I changed it to a darker, what do you call this color? Is it a darker turquoise, maybe? Petrol. It's petrol, I think. Is that what this color is called in English? I'm not sure. In this room there aren't like a lot of toys, just like a teddy bear and a little hedgehog. I love the little hedgehog. I think it's really cute. But there aren't like a lot of toys. Then we move on to the bathroom. For the bathroom I went for the same pattern that I used on the kitchen tiles in the back. It's just like a plain white blue bathroom, but I think it looks nice. And yeah, I'm obsessed with these stars at the moment. Because for quite some time I used I think it's 3 stars lamp, I don't know, and hung it above all, I don't know why I'm doing that, above all the bathtubs, but I just really like how it looks. Yeah, but I also added a little shower, toilet of course, and yeah, it's, as I said, it's kind of a plain bathroom, but I think it looks nice. And yeah, I think in previous speed builds I mentioned how I'm trying to stay away from like very white houses. But for this house, I just felt like there is color in these rooms, but not as much as I initially was planning on putting in all of my houses. But it just fitted like this room, this house. Also, these flowers are new as well, like new CC. Oh, and as you can tell, there is a laundry basket in this bathroom, and I didn't really had like an intended space for a washing machine and a dryer. And I know there's a laundromat now in the city, but yeah, there wasn't like an intended space for that here, so I did add them in kind of a weird place because I'm adding them in the hallway in the end. Okay, then we move on to the second kid's bedroom, which is a toddler room. And yeah, some of it was off cam because I started decorating this room earlier on and I cut that part out because it was kind of messy, and I deleted almost everything anyways. I just added the wallpaper and this bed. Oh no, not the bed, the little Isn't that cute? I didn't even realize what it was at first, but it's like a little sloth rug. I think it's really cute. Yeah, it just has some toys in it. Yeah, because it's kind of a really small room as well. I'm just realizing, I think I forgot to add... Oh yeah, I forgot to add a railing in the... next to the stairs in the hallway. I need to add that after all. Yeah, but as you can see, just adding some decor elements there. You can see me changing the closet in the kids' room to petrol. I think it looks so much better than the... It was almost like a minty color in the beginning. And also, I know I really need to mix it up at least a little bit and stop doing only family homes. And I should do at least like some more apartments, or yeah. What I actually need to do is add a lot more community lots, but I don't know. I have fun building community lots, but I'm so much more inspired to do like family homes, and I know they all look kind of the same. But anyways, for the outside, I had to add only one tile of stairs because I couldn't add another one because of the window. But if I delete the window, it still would show up as like there's something in the way of putting in stairs. And I cut so much stuff out of this video because it was so annoying. I was trying to figure it out, but I didn't in the end, but it's fine. Anyways, yeah, for the outside, I just put some bushes there, a tree, and a little shed for the garbage cans and some bikes. Just adding a few things here and there. Oh yeah, and also I'm going to add some solar paneling on the roof, and also we're going to change the wooden structures, yeah, to blue. And I'm also going to add some other decor elements like this wooden, I don't know what to call this, but this wooden piece in the front, and also the other wooden pieces on each side of the house. I think it adds a lot yeah, to the house, and I'm really satisfied with how it looks from the outside right now. And finally, that is the speed build done. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.